Hello, I'm Thomas Goff,
And I'm Sunil Dhariwal.
and I'm the producer
And I'm the line producer.
of the film Green Glass Doors. So, as the producer, I am basically the overall head of the project. I initiated the idea for this film, and I recruited my heads of department, as you've seen with Alex, two Jordans, Luke, Georgia, Yuri, Beck, and Sunil here. So, me and Sunil basically keep this project to a schedule. Him and I have basically put in a filming schedule, pre-production, and a post-production schedule for this entire project. Now, as the producer, I work throughout all three stages of the production and ensuring that everything goes according to plan and as smoothly as possible. If there's a dispute on set or in the workplace, I'm usually the one who sorts it out. We also work on the finance and budgeting for the film, which we've done to a very successful amount thanks to our backers on GoFundMe.
So our budget stands at £1,650. We can cover all our main costs. Any extra funding we can put in ourselves, but it would help a lot if we could get further funding as well. As line producer and production manager, my responsibility probes many aspects of production. That includes health and safety, managing the budget, and even first port of contact with the crew. The reason I chose this role is because I wanted to better understand the business and organisational mechanics of filmmaking. And I have done previous jobs, pretty much everything from PA to camera operator, and I feel like this is something that I wanted to learn a bit better.
I sort of chose producer, or rather the role of producer chose me because I'm a very organised person and I like really doing everything to a plan and making sure it goes as smoothly as possible. So those sort of ideals have really worked for me as a producer really for this project. I will also probably say one thing that we also have worked on is, of course, when we loan equipment out and we do risk assessments of our filming location. Like we've done one already for the paper mill, which is the location we're going to set our film at. You've probably seen some teaser images on our Instagram page. If you haven't, check it out in the link below.
Oh, there is our location scouting video that's on our YouTube channel.
Yep. And we make sure basically everything, we get reports from people and we basically make sure every department knows what's going on, what's being done, etc. We can also show off, if you want, an example of our pre-production pack, which is a summary document that summarises all of what we've done leading up to the end of pre-production, where we've talked about planning how everything's going to go. For example, one of the other things that we have to think about as producers is what our audience is.
I'd say so far 50% of the work has been advertising. It's all promotional, multi-platform advertising.
I will say, when making this filming schedule, it's not actually been as difficult as it would be on most productions because we have got a set actor and location for this film, and while it feels very minimal in design, it's actually really ambitious in its scope and scale. And we are sure that you'll enjoy it with how us as the producers have envisioned this project that got intrigue with the rest of our crew.
Yeah, I'm really excited to work on this film. This is a sort of film that I've been wanting to make for quite a while.
I will say, I've always been appealed to the idea of films which do as much as they can with as little as possible, or what little they have, they make as much of as possible. And it really works when you see people really thinking how creative they can go with just a few constraints. It really does push the limits of imagination, and that's why when I came up with the outline for Green Glass Doors, I wanted it to feel very ambitious in big scope on a small scale. And I hope we've really done very well in achieving that, people to enjoy.
Though we have a lot of practical elements to make it as authentic as possible, we still have our visual effects shots that are going to be used at the beginning of the film, so far that we think. As I always say, you make the film 3 times, from pre-production once, a second time during principal photography, and third time in post-production.
So thank you for watching our vlog. If you'd like, check us out on all the different social media accounts we have. You can look at us on the GoFundMe if you want to contribute, and you can check out our website at www.glassdoorsfilm.co.uk.
Thank you for watching.